Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is xsinick. Welcome to the show. We're gonna get back into doing some 3D sculpting and modeling in 3D Code, and yeah. So normally I like to stream on the weekends. I didn't do this weekend. My head wasn't in it. You know, I'm a human being after all, not just a big green bear. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different for this stream right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna review two fruits that I have on live here on camera as myself. So let's get right to it. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Nick, also known as xsinick, the big bear that you normally see. I want to review two fruits that I have here. The first fruit, this is a kiwi, right? And the second fruit is pretty strange, and it's in the kind of lychee family. It's called a rambutan. So I'm gonna try each one. First, let's try the kiwi to see what that tastes like, in case if you haven't tried kiwi before. So the easiest way to get into a kiwi, you know, you could eat it, you could tear it apart, but I'm gonna use this knife. So let's I'm gonna cut into this kiwi. It's pretty juicy. So this is how a regular kiwi kind of looks. Let's just do half of it. And I'm gonna try to describe what the kiwi tastes like. Okay, this is how it looks when it's quartered. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Let's see. Well, the taste, that's interesting. Try the other piece. It's a soft texture, like a really soft pear. You know, really bright texture. You can taste the vitamin C in it. Kind of citrusy. It tastes like a cross between like a lime with a hint of apple in there. So kiwis are good. You know, so yeah. It's juicy. The sweetness is about, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, the sweetness is about 5, like this. About the sweetness of a little bit of a tart orange. And yeah. Now, if you look, the kiwi has like these little seeds in here. You know, so you can eat the seed, you can eat the whole inside of the kiwi. You know, so yeah. So yeah, delicious. Okay, so let's try the rambutan. So off the bat, right? It's like it looks kind of furry. It looks like an alien seed or something. You know what this looks like? There's a fruit that I used to eat growing up called a pumpsiteer. I think they call it a June plum over here. In the US, they call it the June plum, but in Trinidad, we call it a pumpsiteer. And when you eat it, the seed looks like this inside. It's kind of spiky and things. So I'll just go right into the rambutan. You could literally, I think with this one, you could like just literally kind of crack it open. It's kind of a little spongy. So it's spongy and hard at the same time, like a shell. So I'm just gonna tear it open like that. And look at that. So this is the fruit inside of the rambutan. Oh, yep, I'll try to make sure you guys could see it. Bring it up. This is a fruit inside of the rambutan. Okay, let's see now. So I'm gonna pull it out. So inside, it's white. It looks like a grape, almost. It looks like a skinned grape, you know, if you skinned a grape, but like a huge grape. Alright. Oh yeah, the kiwi smells fruity. Alright, let me smell this. It smells like coconut. Has a slight coconut water. If you ever had coconut water, it smells like that. You know, the texture of this is like it's like a skinned inside of a skinned grape and it's soft. Okay, time to just try it out. Now that I'm trying it, I'm eating it. Now on the inside, there's like a seed in the shape of an almond. I don't think you could actually eat the seed of the inside seed of a rambutan. I don't think, but you could look it up. We could look it up and see if you could actually eat it. So the taste of the rambutan. Slight little, it's like a funk. It's like a mild coconut, funky kind of flavor. It's juicy. It's the consistency of it is like a grape, right? It's sweet. The sweetness is like maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, 5 being an orange. It's above a 5, so it's like probably like a 7. And sweetness, a nice sweetness in there, but it's mild. It's not overly sweet. It has a kind of cotton candy. It's almost like eating. It tastes like coconut cotton candy. That kind of thing. There's a little bit of muskiness in there, a little funkiness. But yeah, so that's it. Yeah. So what do we? So I tried the kiwi. It's pretty nice. And we also tried, this weird fruit right here, a rambutan. I have others, so I could like bring it up and kind of show you guys. Oh, yeah, make sure I can see it in camera, a rambutan. Okay, yeah, so that's it for the review. I just tried something a little bit different at the beginning. You never know what you're gonna get, right? So let's go back to our regularly scheduled program and get into some 3D sculpting. Yeah, so yeah, that was fun. Okay, let's go to it. Let's get to it. Okay, so I'm firing up the good old 3D coat right here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it says something is incomplete. Oh, that's weird. Let's not save the autosave. I'm eating the other half of the kiwi, by the way. Okay, so let's see. Let's open recent. Oh, Warlord A. That's what we were doing. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. There's some. Oh, here we go. So I made some presets, some brush presets. I think like in 3D Quote I turned off the auto pick so that we could get a little more in there. So I'm gonna bring up that concept art of this model real quick and let's see how far we can get with this. I'm not terribly in the mindset or mood to really actually get this done. It takes me a while to get in the zone sometimes to do this stuff, but we'll see. Once I start, it's like work. Once you start, it's kind of like you get into the zone, right? Okay, so yeah, let's pull up the okay, and we're just gonna fire up a little B-ref here. Just drag and drop him in there. It's still B-ref to be always on top. There we go. I'm just gonna drop it over here where where these colors are. Let's just close all this. Let's just zoom up. Okay, so we're not going to get into like finite details. I'm going to add the back piece here. So I discovered some more tools here in 3D Code. I think like there's like a pinch and of course like a flatten. Let's see how this pinch works. So this is pinch. Yeah, so it actually pinches together the edges of any mesh. Okay, let's see here. I'm just taking a look at this. Oh, I don't have symmetry on here. Oh, it is enabled, it's just not showing it. Whoa. Let's try a different so this is pinch. You know, a lot of the stuff could be done in surface mode. Voxel is really like about just laying out and getting basic shapes done, not really getting into details like the edges. But I did do some details on my off camera, of course. Okay, so let's get into making this back piece here. We just want to start throwing things together, right? That's what we do. We throw things together, then we get into some more details and just kind of knock it out like that. I'm gonna make a little piece, a little back piece back there, a little extra this weapon for the head. I'm just gonna drag this guy and drop him in here. I think my music player crashed. Let's just close that. Yeah, let's force quit it. I'm just gonna run, I'm just gonna take a look at what's going on. I don't need music to work, I mean, but I think it kind of keeps the stream kind of lively. System monitor? Oh, that's not showing either. Okay, force quit. Okay, something's going on. Whatever's going on, I'm leaving it alone. Okay, so, alright, so let's see. We're getting back in here. So, just kind of bring this like so. Yeah, let's bring this guy up here. So, he looks like something that's not really symmetrized. So, I'm just gonna drop like a basic shape up in there. Just come here. Oh, what's going on? I can't add. Okay, so something's happening here to my computer. What's going on here? Okay, let's see. I know it needs to update, but I doubt the update is what's hitching it. Let's try making a new layer again. It's not doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna exit 3D Code. Yeah, let's not save. Let's just quit. Whoa. Yeah, that's really weird. I know that happened last time. I wasn't sure how I solved it. Yeah, this is really weird. Let me see. Force quit. And I'm gonna launch 3D coding. Hopefully I don't have to restart the stream. Let's go run. Okay. And I close that down. Let's run it one more time. Run in terminal. Okay. Let's open up this. Okay, now I could click for some reason. Okay. See, now it's doing it. Alright. So, I'm just gonna grab this guy. Drop it down in here. Okay. All right, so we were about to make this guy right here. Let's back down this resolution on this. It's all the way up to 17. I don't know why it's. Let's see. Add new layer. Automatically make current. Make it current. Let's see. Let's decrease. Yeah, like so. Lovely. All right. So I'm just gonna drop a primitive in there. Let's go with a cylinder, and let's go with a cube and a cylinder. I can't believe that after all these years, you know, I'm actually making meshes with cubes and cylinders. Oh wow, what happened there? That, whoa, you see that? That is weird. It just literally make a, wow. Okay. Okay then, alrighty then. What? What is going on? It's like painting? Stop. What is going on here? Come on, 3D code. Is it voxel paint? Trace mode. Turn that off. Let's clear this. Okay. What? That was weird. That's kind of cool. I didn't know it could do that. So wait a minute. So technically, if you turn trace mode on, it will just, you could just do that and do that. That is cool. You seeing this, guys? You could do that, and I guess do this. Wow, that is awesome. I love it. Okay, you learn something new every day, right? So let's clear that. Okay, so we're about to place this in where it's supposed to be. So. Okay. Let's bring this up in here. So. Man, I can't get any music. I'm gonna see if I can launch it in a terminal. Let's see, new window. That way. Oh, okay. It's rhythm box, right? What's the name of it? Let's wait. See what that does. Okay. So I'm going into the top view here. Bring this into place like so. You could turn that, you could turn the mesh on. There we go. And I can even control the position here. So it's X, Y, and Z. Z0. 0. Okay. Oh, we know we have it perfect. So I'm going to bring it here. Let's go to the side view. Let's bring it up. Okay, so I'm looking at this thing. So there's like a whole bunch of things that's going on here with that. And I'm going to make the basic shape and then start adding the details onto it. So the basic shape of this is something like that. Let's just come out so and take a look. Yeah, and I think I want to make it just a little. I want to make it fit within. The whole thing should fit within this this gap there, almost. I'm gonna do something like. Actually, yeah, I want to do something like this. Okay, so let's lay this down. So I'm gonna add there. Let's go to the side view. That's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. Now I'm gonna come here. something like that. Make it just as wide as that. Just gonna put side view again, make it a little taller. Make it a little fatter. Bring this over here. You know what? Let's scale this up just a smidgen. Yeah, because it's considerably bigger, right? So let's kind of do something like that a little bit. I'm just gonna bring this back so some. Okay, it's gonna rotate and it's gonna take a look overall. Right? So there's a lot of things that has to happen with this. So first thing I'm gonna do is to add that cylindrical shape. So let's just apply this, and then come here. Let's go. It's kind of like a capsule almost. And we do have a capsule here. Let's see what capsule does. I think this capsule will be a little more sophisticated. Oh, you know what? No, cylinder. Let's go to cylinder. We could bevel the edges to get it to where we need it. What's the name of this thing? System monitor? Rhythm box close. Oh, it actually opened. Whoa. Let's see if it fixed now. Yep, I fixed it. Okay, so yes, get back to some tunes. There we go. Hey, if you like the tuneless version of the show, just let me know in a comment. Leave a message in the message box. Okay. Yeah, so whatever I do here is going to be reflected there. It's fine. Okay, let's go to side view. Stop screwing around here. Let's bring this to where it needs to be. I use diamond to use fillet. Oh, there's a fillet. Now that's pretty cool. Fillet radius. Fillet relaxation. Let's have it. Oh, okay. It's not bad. Oh, the radius on it. Okay. I'm gonna make this like two things. So let's come here. Let's take a look and let's go like this. Let's see what happens here. Like two spindles almost. I'm gonna make this just a little bit smaller. Go to the side view. Let's take a look, comparing it with this a little bit. Yeah, this whole apparatus could be beefed up and all that. So I think this is fine for now. I'm just gonna go here and let's just lay this down. Let's apply a symmetry to this. Pick from boundary. There you go. Let's do something like that. Let's bring these a little bit closer, like that. Okay. Just gonna look over the side view again. Okay. Let's bring this. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna rotate. Just take a look. All right. So I'm just gonna go here and apply that to here. Okay. It could have been, it's like one canister. I think I like this a little bit better. Let's add some more like little doodads onto it here. Let's go put that let's try that primitive cube again. Let's add a little, like, kind of like a little lever thing to load and offload stuff. Turn symmetry off. You know, like this. What I'm looking for is like this wedge thing here. Okay. I'm gonna bring this like right here by this edge here. Let's make this also a little bit taller. I'm gonna bring this in. Go to the side view. Just gonna raise that up. Okay. Let's make this go all the way through. I have an idea. Let's add some symmetry on this. And the symmetry I'm gonna add. Yeah, like so. Sometimes you could improvise this a little bit. See that? See how it's let's bring the cartridge back like up here. Okay, I'm just gonna apply that. Blazam! So there's some kind of contraption. Okay, let's add some detail to this. I'm just gonna hide everything else for now. We're just gonna deal with this that bad boy right there. Yeah, let's bring this down here. Let's break out a little ZBrush red. Let's try some brushes on this now. Could pinch work in a pinch? That's the question. Oh, look, I'm able to use pinch right here. Ooh. You know, probably could get a perfect circle on this. You know, let's chop stuff up. Let's do that. So many ways you could approach these things, right? So let's see. And if I cut, it'll pierce a hole right through. So if I do it on plane, I could pick this plane. And I could tell it only do up to a certain amount. But let's see what it has so far. Oh, not split, sorry. Cut off we want on plane. Maybe it's a little bit bigger. There we go. Ooh, okay. Let's go to the side view here. We're just getting right into it. I'm not gonna screw around too much anymore. Okay, let's go here. Turn off symmetry. I'm gonna give this like something different. So it's just coming back this way. We don't have to follow the concept art. No, we could follow it, you know, as closely as we can. But it also has to make some sort of logical sense also. This is another thing I learned, like putting things up to the edge of the screen also to see if they line up flat. Sometimes you can't tell. Okay, let's do some flatten here. I'm gonna flatten along a straight line. Let's see how much of this edge we could kill. Oh, I want to change the size on you. Keep the size up to, let's flatten up to like about that size. I'll come here. Click right there. Give it a little bit more, power here. Oh, should I? Oh, there we go. Okay. At a certain threshold, it starts working. Let's do that again. So I see like there's a technique where a lot of like really good sculptors who use 3D code, they go as low poly as they can, and then they keep building up the detail. I don't know if that's the ultimate, I don't think that's the ultimate way to do it, but, you know, it's a technique, right? Oops. Yeah, because that side is already, doesn't have much of an edge here. Let's undo all this for now. And I'm gonna bring back my symmetry. Enable symmetry this way. Enable symmetry that way when you're doing that, brother. Okay, so we're getting here. We also have scrape, we have vox flatten. Let's see. Ooh, vox flatten is even crazier. And then, yeah, let's turn the smoothness down a bit. Let's go smoothness of like 25. I'm gonna just make that a little bit like this. And I'm just going point to point, but maybe maybe we want to draw a little bit more. Let's see if this works. Oh, wait a minute. Point to point. Yes, let's stick with point to point. Point to point. Ooh, yeah, see what it's doing there? It's hitting it with a smooth that the other flatten doesn't do. This is a regular flatten. Oh yeah, this has to be just a little bit bigger. Yeah. Let's come here with a flat. Let's go with a brush. Whoops. Okay, so it could be like a canister on top of another canister. Maybe I could have taught more, a little more, like industrial design on this. This basically is kind of like that. So let's come. We're gonna eventually have to add more detail to this. So I'm gonna use cutoff here on plane. I'm gonna select the plane down here. And then we're going to turn off symmetry. And I'm just going to slice. Actually, yeah, let's go here. So we're going to do a couple cool cuts here. We're going to cut like this. Gonna come across. Gonna bring down to here. Then I'm gonna come across. Is that? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the other view. Hey, how's it going, Swizzy? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. You know, just at the beginning of the stream here, I did a review on 2 fruits. So that's something new. That's something different. And I'm just getting used to using a 3D code all over again. I used it before in the past, but you know, we just did all the warm-ups, and now we're getting in here. We're trying to get this stuff done. How are you doing? How's things with you? Come here like so. Okay, so I'm still doing on a plane, so I'll take that off. Let's come down a little bit lower. Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah. I might actually have to go back out to work myself. Reheated my 3-day soup. Reheated my oh wow, that's, I bet you it's probably gonna taste really, really good, right? 3-day soup, it's soaking and it tastes like soup that sits there for like a couple days or a day. Tastes really good, right? What kind of the soup, or are you saying supper? You know, you're saying soup, right? I'm not a 3-day soup. Yeah. So what kind of soup are you having? Hope I'm not misinterpreting you. I'm gonna do a cut in here, guys. Let's add some more interest. Oh, it's more of a thick stew. Oh, so is it like kind of like a beef or vegetable kind of thing? I can make also when you make the radius smaller and stuff, it doesn't round it as much. Going for the asymmetrical. You can eat it with bread and vegetable soup. That's awesome, man. I love soup. So I have a little story about that, man. Like, are you up for like a little embarrassing soup story I had? Are you up for that? It's not really embarrassing. It just was weird. All ears. Okay, check this out. So like, this is not really crazy, man. So like, I worked in an architectural firm, you know, for many years. You know, this is like the first. I haven't worked there. I worked there for like, architectural firm for like about 13 years, right? And I just recently stopped working like 2 years ago there. And I almost kind of retired a little bit for myself, just a little bit, right? But before I leave it, there was like a cleaner girl, and she was really pretty, right? And you know, and I always see her and just say hi, because you know, when you work in places like that, sometimes people don't say hi to like people that clean the office and stuff like that. But I wasn't like that, you know. I try to be like a regular dude and just say hello, and you know, I am a regular dude, so that's what I do, right? So, you know, but she was, you know, a pretty nice looking girl. And then so like, she was like, we were talking about like different stuff that we like, right? Yeah, like a normal, like a normal person. Quote, yeah, in quotes, you can put like normal, right? Um, so yeah, so I was there talking with her and stuff like that, and then we come somehow the conversation come over to like our favorite foods, right? So for some reason, man, I just went into, hey, I really like soup. I can eat all kinds of soup, and then she started like smiling, and then she looked at me. She's like, "Yeah, you like soup? Like sometimes when it rains and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, when it's cold, soup is good." And she said, and we had this little talk, and then she was like, "Yeah, so you like soup like that?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said like my mom likes it the same way too. I was like, oh shit, I felt old. Oh my gosh, excuse, pardon my French. I was like, when she said that my mom really likes that, I was like, she caught me. So I was like, all right. But hey, it's all good, man. it's all good. Just the way she said it, just like, all right, I get it. I wasn't like hitting on her or anything like that because I'm married, right? So, but I was just having a conversation. But the way she said that, I was like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, that's my story, man. That's my story. Okay, let's put that symmetry back on. Oh, it's an acronym for something else? Oh, no, we were literally just talking about, food that we like, and like, like just like soup, eating soup being nice, or just that the elder. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of like what it was. She was like, oh, like older people eat soup, you know what I'm saying, and younger people don't. I was like, it felt like that, and I was like, maybe it's probably just in my imagination. But when she said, yeah, like just like my mom, she if like I thought she was talking about herself, but she called out like, you like when it sit for a few days, and she started talking about it. I was like, oh, she likes soup too, but she's talking about just bringing up kind of like habits that her mom like when she eats soup, and it was weird, man. I was like, all right. I was like, okay, and when I heard that, I was like, okay, I'll see you later, and I just I got out of there, man. It's all good, It's not a crazy story, It's just something that happened. Okay, I think it's time to add some detail onto this guy, so I'm gonna raise up the detail level on him. Boinks! It kind of softens it a bit. And that's kind of like the problem with like when you're doing like this kind of 3D stuff, like the stuff gets mushy really quick. Yeah, like elder people eat soup, you're right. Hey, so okay, we're getting back into this. We're just focusing here. So let me see. So okay, let's see what we could do. So I see there's a sharpen, right? Let's see what sharpen does. I think sharpen like gets yeah, it's kind of pulls things together almost. Okay, let's see. What kind of brushes do we have in here? Let's go for like the softest peaked brush. Okay. I started making it. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you just started making soup, man, welcome to the world of soup, man. I love that stuff, man. Like, I can't get enough of it, you know, despite how I felt about what, you know, me talking to that girl, you know. It's amazing, you know. I mean, you know, if you like ramen, you're gonna dig like making soup. You just started it, so that's awesome. So is it like a... Did you make anything else before? So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to sharpen the edges here a little bit. Because the thing when you do like this kind of like digital sculpting, the models like to get look real mushy really quickly. So you gotta add things that'll kind of bring in like this sharp detail. Oh wait a minute, is the... I have to reset this. Pick from bounding. There you go. That's why. That's why. Just sharpen up these edges. Or sharpness just kind of really... it's not... pinch is really what does it, right? So yeah, I gotta play with this. Hold on, let's see. Okay, I literally can make a shape that pinches around. Let's try to do that. Oops. Can I go back? Yeah. Let's just make a circle with this. Okay, there we go. And then we could adjust the circle. Okay, that's moving it, and then this is tweaking it. Oh yeah, right here. Wow, I didn't know you could, I mean, this is crazy. You could do all this in 3D code, huh? Let's try to select these, and then if we add this, add that. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom! Look at that. That's awesome. Let's go to the top view. Let's select it one at a time. You could draw a circle. Centered. Oh. Come on. Where's my circle? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top view here. I'm just gonna draw a circle. There we go. And let's just place the circle where it needs to be. And I'm gonna get rid of that crooked thing. And the reason why I'm doing this, oh yeah, no, yeah, nice to meet you, Damir. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Let me see. By the way, I have you in a disadvantage. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, Damir. Yeah, how's it going, man? You know, yeah, no problem. I mean, not all the time. Can I skip this song? Hold on. This is when I was learning how to do MIDI stuff. Okay, let's skip that. Yeah, so basically, yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Yeah, that's a really nice name. Okay, there we go. We got now able to do stuff. Ugh. Come on, buddy. Why isn't this moving? What did I do? Yeah, I can move it that way. Transform selected curves. Yeah, that's what that is. Move only gizmo. Align to view, align to world space. Align to center mass. On curve. Okay. Should be able to move it like this. No? Oh, there you go. I find like the it finally popped up. Hey, can't blame the 3D code guys. They're still working on it, right? They're in Ukraine. You know, yeah. So Demir, you don't. I mean, I know a lot of people come on here and they don't necessarily want to like give their name out, and that's fine with me. It's all good. Okay, so I deleted that curve, which is that's what I wanted to do. Okay, now we got a snap to surface, curve settings, close curve, apply curve. Okay, can I get this? Can I get this back? Pinch up. Where was curve? Oh, yep, got it back. We're back on track. Select everything here. Let's go to top view. Yeah, it's a bullet cartridge. That's correct. It will, yeah, whatever bullets, some sort of energized particulate that's fired through. It's probably like it holds like some kind of ammunition, and then it goes through the head and it's energized, and it comes out almost like a laser blast, but pellet-like. Kind of like a stormtrooper gun or something like that. I've got to think about these things sometimes. Absolutely, you're right. Oh, wait a minute. There's a curve tree right here. Oh, that's why. There's like so many curves in here. Okay, let's see which ones we're dealing with. Yeah, I was like, there has to be some rhyme or reason for me to get... yep, so I was just on the wrong side. There you go, guys. You're dealing with curves, you gotta have the curves menu out. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I try to be like a human being, right? I try not to be like too self-serving, when you're doing this. Yeah, thanks for the compliment, man. Try to be a little bit of a human being. I do believe in Jesus, right? That's another thing. So I'm always trying to work on myself. So I believe everybody has some fault or flaw, and I want to do my part by working on myself, right? To be conscientious. So, but anyways, so yeah, so we got this. So what I could do is see this pinch right here. I should be able to run this pinch along this circular edge. Let's see what it does. Ooh, if not, I'll do it all by hand, and we'll move on from here. Let's see. So apply curve, right? Brush along curve. Zoom. It's kinda doing it, but my pinch. Let's see, so I got that. Pinch. Okay, the pinch depth, I'll leave at like around 50. I don't know why it's not showing. I think I ran into this already where it would stop showing me um, the stroke, the inside of the stroke itself. But let's run it again. Run brush along curve, run brush along projection, and brush along curve. Okay, let's try flatten. Let's give it a beveled edge. This is gonna work. Check this out. And we get a nice sharp edge, right? So that's that. The brush may be a little bit much. Okay, so I'm gonna run brush along curve. Boom! Look at that. All right, we got some beveled edge. Look what it did to the bottom. Oh no! It's all good. We could mirror. We can mirror. That's what this is. That's what we could do. We could totally mirror the bottom. That's fine. I think it's just doing like an inverse of what that is there. So it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to go back here and get this. I'm going to get rid of that curve. Let's get rid of that. Delete item. Okay, let's do it right here also. Oh, I thought we could. Yep, there we go. I'm going to go back into flatten. I'm going to choose a nice flat brush. And I'm just going to run this along these edges. Like so. Oop. And maybe I might want to turn my symmetry off because it's not quite working. So I'm going to turn that off. And just run it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree, man, you know. And then everybody's at a different stage in their life, you know. So when you're at different stages, you have no time to like play around with like what ifs and and you kind of start thinking about how long am I going to live on Earth, when I die, what's where am I going, and different things like that. So, but yeah, that's all good, man. Yeah, I appreciate the introduction. It's nice to get some level of feedback, and also to guys, coming back to the model here, like once it's like I'm destroying the bottom there because I wasn't paying attention to it, but I'll just make a copy and flip it. What also could happen here is that what also could happen here is once we do the modeling in Blender, once we start to like I'll probably try to retopologize some of it here in 3D Code because it literally has really good retopologizing tools. But once we get into Blender, we could like recreate a lot of like this stuff. But it's good to have this kind of like a 3D, high poly as possible 3D blueprint. See, because we're getting down into, I think the model is kind of starting to be a little destroyed because we're getting into some finer like details, and we need more resolution to keep that going. Nah, you're not disturbing me, man. I appreciate it. Not at all. Not at all. That's why I stream, right? If I wanted to do it all by myself and all quiet, I wouldn't stream on Twitch. I would just do it without streaming. But I stream because I literally like to interact with people while I work. Gotta turn that steady stroke back on. What's that? Okay, so yeah, some of this I gotta like start adding a little more things in. So let's start let's clean some of this up, and then I'm gonna separate the parts here. I'm gonna separate some of this into like different parts so it looks a little more constructed. Just gonna fix in little things as you see them. All right, it's not perfect, but it's getting somewhere. All right, so let's fix that bottom piece there that got messed up. This part right here. Actually, hold on. I should be able to pinch, man. Come on, let's pinch something up. Let's do this. This is ridiculous. I should be able. I mean, voxels. Yeah, look at that. I should be able to pinch that. Just having that big. The thing about 3D code, I think they make it so much so like if like you're trying to do it with like actual clay, that it's not as robotic as I mean it could be, right? It's robotic as ZBrush to a point, but it's really more about like this kind of traditional approach. See what's going on here. Make that small, run back and smooth on that. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Okay, so let's fix that bottom part there. First of all, I'm just gonna chop it off, lob it off. You know what? Let's lob it in half, flip it, and then we'll let's lob this part here. Zoinks. Looks kind of cool. I'm gonna duplicate the top here. Isn't there like a... Okay, let's go to the split tool. Control volumes, split with... Okay, we're gonna turn the border down when we split. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm not gonna split it like that as yet. I'm gonna duplicate this. Actually, before we split it, let's split it a certain way first. So let's split it like, let's split these canisters out. That's what we're gonna do. I'm looking here, looking. I'm gonna split this canister. Okay, let's go to circular, and now let's bring in that grid. There we go. I'm gonna kind of try to get a circle inside of a grid here, grid pattern. You know what? Seeing that my friend Swizzy3D talked about soup, I'm gonna put a question out there for anyone that's watching right now and anyone that's gonna check me out, that's checking me out later. You could leave the answer to this question in the suggestion box if you like. So this is the question: what is your fave? Oops, take off the all caps here. Alright, so that's the question. The question of today is, what is your favorite kind of soup? I know my friend Swizzy said that he did vegetable. I do like a vegetable soup. Okay, let's start here. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Guys, so I'm gonna take this canister out of here. Yep. And now we could do like some funky stuff to the actual model because we took the canister out of there. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one. This is like the best rap beat that this is the best rap beat that I made, I think. I really like it because of the flutes. We really got to get back into making some more. Check this. Okay. So now that we did that, right, we could do some funky stuff happening to this stuff. So I'm gonna hide these two canisters right here. Right, and now we could like really get in here and just kind of clean some stuff up. Yeah, look at this, it's a mess, right? Just pull that out of here, pull that out of here. Just hide this. Let's just take a look, make sure the canisters are somewhat cleanish. You know, we could redo these actually at some point. Let's bring that piece back and let's clean this up. I'm just going to use a nice little nifty cut. Just kind of cut that nice and clean. Oops, I want to turn this this grid off. Control. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna. Alright, so I got a nice little clean up there. All the little excess stuff. Let's add another. Let's add something else in here. You know what? Check this out. Let's do this. This is gonna be hot. So we add this back in here. I'm gonna cut another hole in this and then I have to do some levels, right? So let's do this. With loads and loads of garlic and chili pepper. Yeah, man, you're speaking my, for sure, man. Like, hey, Swizzy. Top notch, yeah. Like loads of, love garlic, love the chili pepper. I like hot sauce, you know, like Caribbean pepper sauce. You know, I like that stuff. I like my stuff spicy. Very good, very good. I think I'm gonna have soup after the stream because you inspired me. Okay, let's split this. Let's split this some more. Good going, Swizzy, for sure. Bazam! Look at that. So we cut that there. Now we have a. So you see what's going on? The reason why it's looking so dopey because we don't have enough resolution. So I'm gonna add resolution, right? So that before we do that cut again. Let's add some more resolution to this. So for these two pieces, because we're getting so small, we need to add. We need to add more. So let's go here and let's add some more, right? Kind of clean things up a bit. So if you're watching, guys, I may be going back out to like some sort of work at some point. It may be sooner than later, and I definitely don't want it to interfere. I'm kind of conflicted right now. I don't want it to I mean, it's not a definite, but it's something that could happen. I don't want it to affect the stream in terms of, you know, I'm not going to stream regularly because because I gotta work. But, you know, I do need, you know, it'll be nice, you know, to get that extra, to get that money and stuff, you know. I'm kind of debating whether I should or shouldn't, and that's a nice place to be when you could kind of do that instead of have to go to work. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't want it to reach a point where I have to go. You know, so I'm like, should I go now? And so it may happen with some time management things on my side of the whole thing. So, and I'll know for sure tomorrow. But trying my best to make sure that nothing interrupts this stream here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this top part right here. Let's do that. Right? Something like that. Right. It kind of still looks a little soft, but that's okay. We could literally just kind of trim it here, so it's not so soft. Okay, I'm just making sure I have the right one. Yep, that looks like the right one. So I'm gonna make another cut to try to clean up. Whoa, wrong brush. Let's come back here again. Oh, we want to split, right? So I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna check the circle again, and I'm gonna try to get the very outer edge. Can I turn the? Oh, 3D code is hot. You could turn the grid off while you're doing the stuff. Yeah, right? Yeah. Life doesn't work that way for sure, brother. You can't just get up and just be handed money. Exactly. I never had that happen to me. Everything that you know, and if I have anything, it's because I got up and just worked my butt off, man. Like most people, But one good thing that did happen though, in the last few years before I left my job of 15 years, I started saving, right? Because I was able to kind of finish pay off some debt and that kind of thing after many years. I had no debt, and I was like, man, I could start saving. This is great. And I started saving, and saving saved my butt, because the pandemic happened, man, so saving saved my butt, But you're right, yeah. I mean, it would be nice if you just handed it, right? But that's not how it works, right? You gotta go out there and you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I got a scrape right here. And I can scrape like on a curve, I think, here. So let's see what this does. Oh no, not that. Is it not hugging it tight enough again? Let's do this again. Let's come back. Gotta do light little bitty increments. Hey, you know what? If you're listening to me right now and you're hearing like little background music, right? Some of the music you hear in the background on the show here is music that I've made using a MIDI sequencer, like a lot of the rap beats and some of the other stuff. But some of the music you just heard that just passed just now, the kind of atmospheric ones, is from a game called Anthem. I used to love to play that game, man. That game is really good. I think it's still out. You could check it out, but I don't think EA is back. It's made by EA, and I don't think they're like really backing it up as they used to. Okay, let's come here. Apply. Apply. Okay, yeah, there it goes. Doing the scrape on the very edge of it. So it's kind of softening it a little bit, but that's fine. We just want a little bit, not much. So we're good right there. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Just clear that. I'm gonna duplicate this guy and put him back over there. So let's see, we got this part here. Let's drop some colors on it. This part here. Got that part there. I mean, the colors don't really mean anything in here. It's just visual. And for the holder, let's just add that black on there. I mean, the whole thing should be that black. Okay, I'm just gonna put these two together. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna scale that up slightly. Let's go into that transform thing here. Let's do a slight scale on that. Just kind of bring it up tight. Let's get rid of this other kind of dumb volume here. We're gonna duplicate this, merge this guy together, merge subtree. Okay, so it's back to like a single thing. And I think, like, you know, you could do a lot of anime kind of stuff here. Let's add like a little thing in here. Let's come here and where's that tool? I don't think it's Vox Clay. And you have a little pill right here. Or is it? No, I don't think it's Vox Clay. Hold on here. Flatten fill. Vox tools. Let's try grow. Let's try grow with the pill. Okay, so you could use like so draw, build, extrude. And then there's absolute. I think extrude worked for me last time. Yeah, there you go. So you could do stuff like that in there, but let's invert that. And let's not make it so let's make it so high. Let's make that a little smaller. the closest game, yeah. Hey, you know what? I play Warframe, and you know, I don't know if you know that I play Warframe, but you could kind of see some of the Warframe stuff on here. You know, you probably know that I play Warframe anyway. Yeah, Warframe is, I like it, man. I like what they, you know, the things that they did with it and that kind of thing. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm actually gonna separate this back out again, and I'm gonna use this to cut into the, okay, so I got it now. So this is, you know, you gotta be able to do stuff like this on the fly. So I'm gonna take this extrude and put it in my tool bag here. Right. And just grab this extrude and just put it right here. Right. So I could get to it easy. And I'm gonna stop customizing UI. And I'm gonna re-split this. I just got a really good idea. This happens. Yeah, so yeah, Anthem, yeah. Anthem, I think they try to take some stuff from Warframe, man. Now that I look back at how Anthem was and that kind of thing. You know, I play Warframe all the time, you know, you probably know that, you know, so it's great, you know, I like the game. It's fun, you know, but I don't feel guilty about playing like video games a whole lot, because I like normally I'm the opposite. I work like a whole lot and don't touch that stuff at all. And I would have games sitting there for months that, you know, maybe I've bought and haven't touched, and a little bit of a mind break for me to take a break out of doing other stuff. I also like to go for walks and run and fish and all that. I would like to fish. That's what I should say. I've been trying to get there. Okay, so let's separate this part here again. Yeah, separate that again. Right. And now, because this is separated, let's bring this up. Let's bring this out of here. Hide this part. And I'm gonna hide the hide that holder. Let's bring this part out. Okay, there we go. And let's put some of these like this decal on here. This little extrude. Let's extrude it. So what happens if I hit that? It goes up the other way, right? What's the depth on this? We don't want the depth to be 0. We want the depth to be like something like 50 or something. Let's see. Just gonna take a look peek at this. Let's go 25 on that. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, and what I'm gonna do here. Let's just bring this back up in some sort of center. Edit brush parameters, brush stroke, brush rotation 0. So yeah, I think this is where you could rotate the brush. Yep, let's go 0. And I'm gonna come right here and just drop this. Let's drop this right here and right there, and then we're going to rotate. Make this a little bit bigger. And I'm going to invert the tool, invert it. Let's just see. I know I shouldn't be adding like a lot of these details right now, but I just want to see what happens. Let's go 90 on that. Wow, when I rotate, why am I in perfect orthographic mode? Or is it now? Let's try that again. Let's see what else they have in here. Stamp mode. Yeah, I know stamp mode you could do like that. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna add some more resolution. Wow, this is already 34 resolution. Let's add some more. You're gonna go here, here, and then rotate it in there, there. Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing about stamp. You actually literally have to like. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go back into the spot mode here. Let's go back into the brush mode. Wow. I don't know why is it doing it like that? Let's see. Spacing 0. No back facing. Spacing. I've played Warframe for like a whole lot. You know, because it kind of relaxes me, like I'm in a different world. And plus it's kind of like grindy, right? You gotta like grind a lot to get anywhere in it. Why is this doing this? Yeah, this is not the best way to do this. So I'm gonna make an object and just do it properly. I thought that I could do it with a brush, but maybe the brush bitmap does not have enough resolution to it. Yeah, so let's just do this with a regular thing. Let's turn off this thing here. Let's throw symmetry on this. I'm gonna pick from bounds. Go top view again. So another, let's see. So we want the symmetry to be not here, but here and here. Okay. So you've seen that you play Warframe, Swizzy. That's a quick thing. What do you think about that Duvari? Oh, I like that. Let's keep it like that. What do you think about that Duvari thing on Warframe? Do you like the Duvari paradox? Oh, okay. Oh, you just played it for 2 days. I gotcha. I thought you said you played it 2 days non-stop. I was like, oh my. Okay, I'm understand what you're saying now. Gotcha. Okay, this is what we want. This is the better way anyway. I was trying some fancy stuff. Let's just keep it simple. Oh, come on. They didn't do it? Let's come here. Apply. There you go. I think 68 is a bit much. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna back away and see what that does. Like decrease density. So well, I didn't like that. Probably didn't know what to do right after the bullion. Anyway, let's just leave it like that. I'm gonna put this back in here. Put that back in there. Do I have quick pick in here? Oh, this is supposed to be open. Yeah, there we go. So let's hide that. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this one right here. Do that back again. So cut off, cut, split. Yeah, should work. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, in the wrong layer. Okay. Let's push this on top. Let's add I'm gonna add a little more detail to this bigger piece. Here goes another. Ooh, okay. Alright. Okay, we could do little things in here. Let's uniform space right here. You know, fix that a little bit. Do another uniform space right here. Yeah. Let's do another uniform. Well, this is pretty good. Let's do a uniform space for this one. Okay. Let's drop a little shader on this guy. Okay, I'm gonna make a holder in here. Like another skinned thing, so I'm gonna use a tube. Let's come here and grab another primitive. Ooh, okay. Yeah, World of Warcraft, man. Yeah, World of Warcraft, I haven't played that one, but I knew a lot of people that did, you know. Okay, let's see here. So we have height, we have radius, okay. Wall thickness, of course, we don't want it very thick. I want addition also. I don't think it's going to be faceted like this. I think it's just previewing it like that. Okay, let's focus in on that. Yeah, I was doing like a little collar right here. Just gonna raise up that radius a little bit. It's a little bit of a collar. I mean, it could have been a cylinder. It didn't have to be a tube. But it's all good, you know. You work with with where you're at. So let's see. Top radius, bottom radius, relative hole radius. Yeah, so we're gonna bring that in a bit. Let's go to the top here. This is where we could like actually see if it's centered. You see where this is right here? This is gonna crash into that. This is cool. Where's the outer radius? Oh, the thickness, right? Let's bring the radius down a bit. Something like that. Don't try this, extremely addicting. Wow. I'll take your word for it, Swizzy, you know, I'll take your word for it. You know, a lot of people who get into World of Warcraft, you know, they really get out of there. They really like to play it, you know. You're right, you know. I won't try it, you know. I don't think it's like top-down MMO, multi-massive MMORPGs is not really like my thing, you know. Okay, there you go. So my thing was right. It actually kept the cleanness of the thing. That was just a preview. So okay, here we go. So we got something here. Ooh, look what it did to the bottom. That's kind of neat. But we're gonna flip it and we're gonna like move it around and do stuff. So here we go. We're gonna go to the top. And I'm gonna cut this piece out, right? I'm gonna cut this out. So let's start to cut into this. It's all about like rarely in manufacturing you see anything made out of one piece, right? That's a rare thing. You know, especially not large. Large pieces are made out of tiny. Oh, that's a mistake right there. Oops. What did I do? Let's see, view. Smooth shade. There you go. Alright, so let's get this piece out of here. Let's see, I'm gonna use a box. Gonna box him out of there. So we cutting through all that. Wazam! So that's a thing. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut like a little portal into this magazine drum. You know, we could play with it, right? We could keep cutting away. Oops, my bad. That wasn't right. Kind of Control Z that back. Let's see, get back here, and we want to cut. Okay, I'm in the wrong one, of course. Okay, yep. Back on track. So I'm looking to see what will. So I think from here. To here is probably going to be open. Let's see what that looks like. And that looks stupid. So we undo that. Let's go back to the top. Okay, I'm looking. Okay, so maybe where it joins. So this is a separate thing. Okay, so let's do this. I have an idea now. I'm just trying to make this thing a lot more interesting. Man, spending way too much time on this, right? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna chisel this guy like so. Alright, so that's a little something. Let's come back here. Let's see, let's grab this guy like so. Something like this, something like that. Now we got to give it a tech angles, right? That's what makes it hard, right? 45-degree angles. All right, so we got that, and I'm gonna make a slice. I'm gonna slice part of this from this view here. Come on. I'm gonna come from here to about here before the turn, back up and just slice like right down. like so. Yep. Gives it a little something. Okay, so I'm gonna now come into the holder. I'm gonna slice the holder, this part off right here, and we're gonna mirror. We're gonna do some mirroring and fixing up and stuff. I think that's that part. Come over here. Let's do something like that. Right. So now let's do some mirroring and fixing and that kind of thing. So let's start with the first thing. Let's start with the outside holder. Let's pull all these things out. Let's see. So that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is gonna change. Bring that guy down here. All right. Let's just make this. Let's make this a color, just to kind of have an idea of what's happening here. Okay. Let's flip that. So we bring up symmetry. Symmetry from bounding box. So this is where it's gonna flip. So when you want like symmetry like that way. If I do that, I'm gonna probably lose my cut. But let's see what happens. I could probably get the cut back. So let's go geometry. Actually, hold on here. Geometry, yeah. Let's do symmetry cut. Symmetry copy. Ooh, it did it that way. That's kind of interesting. Why didn't I think of that? Nope, let's not do it that way. I think it operates on, it flips it in the direction of the thing that was last touched. So I'm gonna come here with this. I'm just gonna do something like that. It's kind of stupid. Ooh, that's kind of, that divot is kind of nice up there. Okay, so now let's flip it. Symmetry copy. Really? All right. You're gonna have to figure this out. Let's go back to symmetry. Alright, there we go. So we flip that back. So that's looking nifty. I'm liking that. So that's one piece. Let's do the insides. Oh, before we do the insides, let's do, yeah, we could do the insides. So we got this piece here. Can we make this piece a little funky, a little cooler? I say maybe maybe another sliver off of this guy. Oh, you think it looks good? Hey, thanks a lot, man. It's getting there. Could be a little bit faster though. I don't know why I'm not. I should be a lot faster with this stuff, but it takes time to get there sometimes. I'm gonna make another slice on this outer ring. Maybe like to show that it kind of locked in here. So this might be a little bit kind of too finicky, but let's see what that does. Let's go to, okay, let's go with this part here. Maybe it looked like it locked in, right? And actually that should like conform to the rotation of the thing. So we're not gonna get too crazy with it. I'm just gonna select let's do that with let's do that with this. This is just zoom right in and just do some lasering tool and just some little eyeball. I'm just gonna go halfway. Try to stick somewhat in the middle. Okay, so it did look like it's conformed a little bit, and you could just use a smooth on there. Any of these brushes have smooth. With a regular brush, just kind of smooth that out a bit. We'll work on that a little bit later. Alright, so kind of have a slight rhyme or reason. Okay, let's flip this barrel. So that's already flipped. Let's do this one. Symmetry. Symmetry only on, let's reset the boundary. Symmetry only on the Y. Let's apply symmetry copy. Yep, I believe it did it. Let's hide the other stuff from before. Yep, it did it. Now let's do that same thing with this part here. Symmetry. Reset the symmetry. And let's symmetry. Okay, so it probably applies the symmetry to where you're looking. It probably detects it like that. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you later, Swizzy. Take it easy. Yeah, thanks for the nice talk. Hey, you could come on. You don't always have to speak with me. You could just watch. You know, I know sometimes, you know, talking to a streamer could be a little intense. So, you know, do it, you know. But thanks for your time, man. Take it easy. You know, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. You know, it's all good. We're all cool here, right? We're all just chilling. I really enjoy talking to any person that watches and stuff. So just bringing up little things. It keeps my mind slightly occupied and slightly sharp and focused. Okay, let's go back and flip this volume over. Into symmetry again. Yep, we could flip it right there. geometry, symmetry copy. Bazam. Hey, and if you have any suggestions out there for like the type of music that I play, if it needs to be like a little more calm, a little more relaxing, or whatever it is, you know, I'm totally down for any suggestions. So just let me know. Oh, the depth is really high. Let's go 50% on that. And smooth, you go down 20. So I can vary the size of the brush as I'm pulling the scrape along a line here. Almost has like a hammered edge to it. Oh my gosh. Tell me the bigger one is the one that it was doing. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're back on track. That was really odd. There we go. I think in the last video I also said I discovered the fact that when you leave, so let's grab these canisters right here. Yeah, the fact that when you leave, when you split meshes, it makes a natural seam. So that natural seam is working out pretty good right now. This extrude with a brush like this, and let's invert the extrude. I just act as if like there's a seam here. I just want to see what it does. I don't think we're at the stage of making seams right now, but I want to see. Let's go like this small. Let's leave it alone. I'm gonna go back to this one here. See if we could do a seam here. Yep, it kind of does it. Of course, according to the brush you have, is the kind of seam you're gonna get, right? Let's go depth. Let's go to depth 100. Okay guys, to be honest with you guys, like, I didn't think like I'd really be into like making this stuff like right this second, because how I felt today. But I know like a lot of times with like when you're working and when you're doing stuff like this, it's kind of like once you start, you know, things kind of fall in place and, you know, you feel a lot better and everything like that. Oh, what happened there? There's like a weird thing there. We're fixing it. Oops. This probably needs the space needs to fix. No, okay. So establish that this is a piece here that could be, that could, you know, that could release stuff. So let's see what that pinch, the pinch has to come into some sort of play here. Let's just use a brush and see what it does with pinch. Yeah, so that's really aggressive. Let's go to depth like 25. I'm throwing that lazy stroke. I'm gonna make the lazy stroke a bit long. I'm gonna go 20 on that. Yeah, if you just leave it, it just starts to well up. So that's okay. Let's see. Pinch. So it's almost based on the speed, so I'm gonna use this, and it's so funny you can't use that tool with it. It's interesting. Let's go a little smooth. If I go 50 on the smooth, I just want to see something. Yeah, it seems like no. Let me see what else I have in my Vox. Do I have a pinch in here? I mean, there is kind of like a stroke line in here. Let's try that. Why is it closed? get out of here with that. Border width. Oh, this is a voxel based pinch. I bet you the other pinch is not like that. Right. Sort of, yeah, let's see what they say about the voxel. Sometimes it's good to read these things, right? So like, okay, so this voxel based pinch draws surface features close together towards the center of the cursor. To expand, okay. I mean, that's kind of what I want, but the way it's acting. See, auto pick, don't smooth. I'm gonna turn the smooth off. Let's see what this does. Oops. I don't know why this is looping back on itself. Curve stroke. In this mode, you can draw. Okay. Or maybe you could tell it not to be closed. Edit point, transform, B spline. Oh, close spline. Turn that off. Yeah. I don't know why that was on. Okay, let's try it again. Clear. Yeah, this is much better. Okay, this is what we wanted. Okay. I'm gonna escape and I'm gonna apply that pinch on there. Okay, just enter. Oh, yep, the pinch is being used in the proper way. That's great. That's what I wanted. Okay, so you gotta learn as you go. Okay, I'm gonna clear this. Clear. Just so you could like run the whole thing. Okay, I got it. So let's run from here. You're gonna run it all in the inside of this thing. This is how you learn. And this is the radius of the pinch is drawing into. If I can remember anything about like doing like splines and NURBS and stuff, if you want a really tight, we gotta apply at least 3 points for a tight, almost 90-degree turn. Oops, back up a bit. Okay, well, let's try hitting that with some enter. Yep. I'm gonna hit that with an enter one more time. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's clear this. Clear. Yeah, we just kind of did a detail of a panel line in there. I mean, I could have used it to chop out, use a line to chop out this this piece right here. But that's fine. Probably it was a little bit overkill, but I need to learn some stuff also. Okay, so I now understand why this wasn't working. So we could add more detail to this, which I'm not going to do. I'm gonna take this guy, dump him into here. Grab this guy here. We're just gonna move this guy down so that it shows up on the bottom a little bit. That's what I want. Let's go to perfect side view. Just gonna run a quick chop. Just run a quick chop on this. Chop this. Let's just run some clean lines here through this. It's okay, it could destroy stuff, you know. Once we bring this into some sort of surface mode, we can start adding that kind of level of detail in there. Yep, that's a lock off right there. Oh, bring that down a bit. No, let's just do it a little bit organically. Something like so. Just gonna chop this so. Go straight across. Okay. Let's just see what chaos awaits once trimming that like that. Okay, so I trim it to like some kind of definitely hard. I think that's fine. Okay. I feel like I almost want to chop like another piece out of this, so I'm gonna grab a. Let's see this. So I'm gonna grab this here, and I'm gonna select that. Okay. I'm gonna make a little chop into here. Let's go with a nice. No, let's keep it like that, and I'm gonna split that. Split. Let's go into this. I'm gonna come like so. So let's see. Let's do that again. Let's go up. Let's go a little bit lower. Let's come like about half here, half here. Let's go a little straight, come down. Let's do that. Let's do this again here. Something like that. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, it's almost giving it like a stripe look, which is kind of not what I wanted. Let's undo that. Let's see. Let's have to really think about this. Okay, so I'm gonna do some levels. So I'm gonna cut this straight. Alright, stop. Let's come here. Let's grab that piece. Let's leave that like that for now. I'm going to scale this a bit. Let's try to see if we could fix this here. You see uniform space? Yeah, that kind of fixed it. I'm gonna scale that again. Make this a little bit smaller. Okay, maybe I do go back. I'm gonna add that back to that. And let's flip this whole thing. Let's do this again. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna turn that off. Let's reset. Let's do on the z-axis. Let's do y. Geometry. Let's just do uniform space on the whole thing. And I'm gonna flip the whole... Oh! Did that mess up? I think that did. Don't know why that messed up for. It's in global space maybe. Oh, that still messed it up. Alright, that's fine. I'm just gonna flip it as is. A symmetry copy. Yep. Moving a little slow here, guys. Just kind of getting back, trying to get back my mojo back, you know. Just play around with some materials just to kind of break the day up a little bit here. Let's play with some kind of some sort of black polymer or something. Play with all blacks a bit. Just playing around a bit here, guys. I gotta break the time up for myself. Yeah, I like that. That's a really neat looking piece of metal. I think I'll use that at some point. I'm gonna hold it on here for now. I wonder what it looked like on the big piece. Let's go back to our guy here. We should edit this guy. This shader looks weird, so... Is this the Nick? Is it? Yep, Nick Dark Metal. So I'm gonna right click and go edit current shader settings. This is a color, bulge. This cavity. Cavity color should probably be like black. Yeah, I think that's better. Cavity intensity. Let's make it all intense. Let's make the color a little darker. I think that works. Okay, let's bring in the whole model and take a look. I think that's cool for now. We can move on. Once we bring it into surface, so there's a surface like kind of modeling mode where you could add unlimited detail. Then we will start adding like a lot of detail into this. But I just wanted to get the back head cartridge part here, looking similar to what we have here in the mesh, in the concept art. Sorry. Yeah. So let's see. Concept. Looks somewhat similar. Okay, I think the head might be cool for now. I'm gonna add some of these like little antenna things here. I think I'm gonna add some of that stuff onto the like the gun part of the head. Let's see. Let's look for the main ammo clip. Yeah, so call this ammo drum. Whoa. That caps lock on. I gotta do one by one, it's fine. Yeah, these are like really like detailed, heavy because the part was so small. I'm gonna add these little nodes on there. No, I put like these kind of regular red antennas, stuff like that. I think that could be for later. This is giving me an idea for the gun itself, so I'm gonna come in here where it says weapon. And I'm gonna look to do a primitive box on it. Let's see if we can add symmetry to this. And let's reset. Let's just put these like kind of no things just past the these little wedges here. Let's do something like that. Let's bring the height down to about like where the reticle, this little iron sights reticle is. Let's bring this. I think we might be able to bring it up to here. Yep. Let's go to the top view. Now, if you notice, this is not 100% perfect, but it should be fine for us to do a little poly modeling on. Make this a little small. Let's go back. Side view again. So let's see if we apply add to that. It's not bad. It's fine. Go to the top view again. Add it to the last one. Apply. Okay. Let's see what that does. See if it make it look stupid or if it actually added some kind of interest. I think I give it some kind of interest. It's fine. You know, it's not, you know, kinds of crazy and stuff. It's fine. Now, because of how I add this, let me add like a little bit of resolution to this and see what it does. Okay, so it anchors it a little bit, softens it out. Okay, that's fine. Okay guys, so yeah, I've been going for a little bit here. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna break away. We're gonna break this up. I'm gonna come right back again with another stream, and we're gonna continue working on this. We will probably try to move down to the arm now. You know, the meat and potatoes of this guy. You know, we move down to the arm, and once you get the arm once you start to get the arm kind of fleshed out, then we'll move to the underside of the legs and get all the components there and how these components come together, you know. So my doctrine of this is it should look as good as the concept art or better. So that's kind of like where I'm going with this, at least in my head, right? So we just did a little armor drum, man. We spent most of the morning, and to be honest with you guys, you know, kind of going through a little bit of some decision making in my head, and that kind of really had me kind of off today, right? And had me off, you know, for a little bit. So I decided to kind of focus on just doing the work here, and plus with a friendly conversation from my friend Swizzy 3D and anyone else that's out there, it actually helped me focus a lot more and take my head out of the real world and focus on the world of you know, of the models, right? So this technically, I'm thinking this whole model should take at max in 3D Code 2 days, if not 1 day, to pull together. You know, 1 day when you're on the money, 2 days, you know, for viable production. But we've been going for some week. We've been going for like, you know, probably like 3 days now. So it's all good. You know, I just keep those things in the back of my head because, you know, when you actually go out there and you do actual jobs, you know, those are the kind of things that employers gonna look at to see like how long you spend on certain areas and certain things and that kind of thing. But anyways, besides all that, you know, I think like maybe this hammer drum thing wants to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just go to upper definite side and just take a look at that real quick. I think so. I think it could help with being a little bit bigger. Let's do it. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Not the whole drum, just the, you know, just the part that contains supposed to contain the ammo. So I'm gonna drop this guy in here. All right, so we got the main guy. I'm just gonna scale him up just a little bit, everyone, just to see what's up with that. Oh, I forgot a piece. Yeah, a piece definitely belongs in there. There we go. Yeah, so this piece belongs in here. And this piece belongs in here. Okay, let's scale this guy up here again. Oh, what's going on. Okay, I think we got it now. There we go. That part is almost as big as like here. That's almost that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring this back in here like so. Yeah, that works. I like it. You know, we could just do some more work to the edge. Yeah, so this definitely works. I'm gonna add that onto this part. I'm gonna add that add that on there. All right, let's take a look. Let's zoom out. Yeah, so that's something, right? This is getting there somehow. Get that. It could have been a little more angled. I'm a guy that I really like things to stick as close, if not the exact same of like the concept art. I think maybe this could do it like one less ring, and just like how it has it here, and just bring this whole thing down. The head, that is. Yeah, like that whole thing could just, I think could just sit right down. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that being the case for this. So it's tucked in a little bit more. Because right now the neck looks extra long, and I think I did add an extra piece in there. That probably shouldn't be there. Okay. No, losing that extra piece, this piece here, is nothing. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, I think that's a whole lot better. And it's probably good, like, if this floats like that, then it could do some better rotation on the sphere. I'm gonna bring this down to here. Like something like so. Yeah, it's a little more accurate to this, somewhat. I'm gonna drop this ammo into the head. Yeah, see that? If you leave it like that, that looks a lot better. Let's see, go back to the side view. You know, that orb there looks as if like it could. Put this back in the head. If we move the head, then the whole thing is gonna. Or I could just bring it down, right? Could do that too. If you leave it up here, then it look like it could like actually articulate around the stem part of the head. So if you move Gizmo only, then we could like try to get something looking as if like it's gonna do that. So let's take this as a center here. Right. Let's try something. See? Could do something like that. Yeah, it could be animated better like that. But did I think I still kept the same head height. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that ball up there. These are the decisions, guys. These are the tough decisions. Because if I take this and I move this back, yeah, because I've seen that ball there is dumb. I mean, if I could run the cables up through there, I guess it's gonna look kind of cool, like some kind of neck thing that's wrapping around it. Maybe that's what I do. But let's just try to move him down first. And some of these things I figure out as I go by. I mean, you can figure this all out in concept art, design, and stuff like that, you know. But let's see. Yeah, so if I rotate like this, watch, it's gonna crash. The metal parts are gonna crash, and so I'd have to redesign the metal parts to allow for articulation. Yeah, see, like that's crashing in there. Crashes. Yeah, so it's almost like the inside is gonna have to be scooped out to allow for that. But in that game, you know, you could kind of leave it and kind of be unrealistic, like not realistic like that. But we'll figure something out. I think I'm gonna figure something out at some point to probably fix some of these wedges that's in the way. Kind of strip. If I get rid of some of these wedges, I think it'll work out. Yeah, so you know what? Getting rid of that extra ring, I think, helped with the overall look of this to bring it closer to what we have there. There you go. All right. Yeah, I got a little bit obsessed with the detail in this part here. You know, we probably shouldn't do that again. Okay, so just save. Let's put this into the renderer and just take a little peek. So did I save at all? Ooh, if I didn't save and it crashed? I think it auto saved, so we should be okay. Oh wow, that is so cool. We're getting there. 3D coding. 3D coding. Very cool. Very cool sculpting and modeling program, 3D code. And we still haven't gone in and added any micro details. So this is looking pretty promising, at least for me. So alright guys, I'll see you guys later. This has been xsinick. This is you know, us, you know, having some fun here. I'll be back. Yeah, as I said, I'll be back a little bit later. I'm gonna break away. It's like 1:37 here. I'm gonna probably see what I could get for lunch and go for a walk, stretch, and I'll probably see you guys back in probably in the next 2 to 3 hours, maybe in 4 hours, right? A little bit later tonight. I'll see you guys later. God bless. Don't forget to like and follow, you know, these videos so that you'll be able to and if you're on YouTube, also subscribe. If you're on Twitch, hey, join Twitch for free and follow me, and you'll be notified from when I'm on and when new videos are posted. So I'll see you guys later. Shout out to my man Swizzy3D. Shout out to my man Poos2, who's a really good artist. You guys take it easy. xsinick out. Enjoy and peace.